Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome back to Everyday Inspiration. So this is the series that I do with Christy and Daisy and Dolly and Lisa and Jen, and we take a photo of something that's going on in our everyday life, and we use it as inspiration. So today's inspiration, I think, came from Jen, I think. And it is this Ferris wheel. So, of course, my immediate brain goes, Ferris wheel, that's like fair photos. And then I'm like, I don't have any of that. And then I'm like, how about some Disney photos? Yep, don't have any of those either. So I looked a little bit deeper into the photo. And what I was noticing is all of the little like pods that are on the Ferris wheel are kind of hexagon-y shaped. So I have this collection from Echo Park called Capture. Oh, just kidding. Everyday Eclectic. And it has a ton of hexagon pieces of paper. So I decided that I was going to use this collection to document these two photos. So these two photos are of my son and my daughter and our dog, and they were playing at like a watering hole we went to. And so I'm just going to put the two of them together. Now, there is one cut apart sheet that has some like 3x4 cards, and there are two cards and they have little banners on them. So I decide that I am going to kind of trim those out so they can go on top of the photo, and I can use the card as a layering piece. And I'm going to do it with both of the photos. I am just trying to decide on some layering pieces for behind my photos. And because I really kind of just have some scraps left of this collection. I don't have a ton. Now, this collection also does have a Ferris wheel, which is kind of funny. And I am going to get it on this layout, but you're not... I mean, you could look really hard and probably decide it was a Ferris wheel, but it's just going to be a colorful layering piece on the back. You can see that there. So there is a Ferris wheel on this layout, which is kind of super fun. I did decide on that blue background to kind of represent the sky. So I love how all of those patterns are going together. So this is the other card that I am going to trim the banner out of. And how I do it is I just grab some foam foam because I don't want to pull out my self-healing mat because, yeah, that would take way too long. And then I just have a scalpel. I have this awesome pen blade that I got from Christina at one of our retreats, and I don't know where it is, which makes me really sad. But so our scalpels at work somehow expire. I don't even know how that works. And so we just have to throw them away. So I'm like, yeah, I will take one home and use it for crafting. So at least it's not wasteful and hanging out in the landfill. So that makes me feel good. So at this point, I'm realizing, wait, I haven't stuck anything down. Nothing at all. So I am going to take just a few minutes and apply some adhesive, and this is just a tape runner. This is the Elmer's. It's not the dot runner, it's the straight glue. It's the permanent one, and I just run that on the back, and then I felt like I needed a little more definition to each of my layers. So I'm going to take my Muji pen and I am just going to outline all of the different layers in black. And I feel like that just helps it pop a little bit. So it gives it a little dimension without giving it dimension. Yeah, so I like how that looks. So I'm going to layer up my two photos. They were 4x6 and I trimmed them down. They're probably close to 4x4. Maybe not exactly, but they're close. So then I am going to pull out my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I am going to dig through a couple of embellishments in there and see what I can add. These like faux mixed media stickers are perfect color, so I'm going to get quite a bit of those on there. And I am going to use this acrylic piece from Color Cast Designs that says Outside Shenanigans as my title. And I am going to adhere that with just some wet glue. I use the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. So here's some more of those clear stickers. I'm really going to I'm really going to kill these this sticker sheet this month. I just know it. I can feel it. So I have 2 of these puffy speech bubbles left. And the favorite was the perfect color. I'm not implying that anybody in this layout is my favorite. I would say more than not, probably the dog. Because, I don't know, that's not true. She makes a bigger mess than the kids now because she's still a puppy. I'm going to add a little banner up there by the title. And I'm going to add this laughter sticker from Indigo and Ivy because, okay. So honestly, why I added that is because you can't really see it, but my son is like squatting in the water. And he's just squatting because it's fairly shallow, but it totally looks like he's like squatting to pee. And it just kind of makes me laugh. And thank goodness he doesn't actually watch my videos because he would probably be humiliated like frequently. But I thought it was funny. I thought he looked funny. So that's why the laughter made it on. So now you can laugh at my kid not peeing in the water. But then I went in my Bramble Fox acrylic pieces as well, and I pulled out that little heart arrow in white, and I am going to add that as well. So here is that Nuvo Deluxe adhesive that I am attaching to the back so that it is secure. And I haven't had any issues with the adhesive and the acrylic. It stays on, like it's pretty stuck. So that I think is just about my layer. What else can I add? Oh, that's right. These are the coolest things ever. Okay, so this is one of the new September sequin mixes from Spiegel Mom Scraps. It is called Oceanfront, and it's all different colored blues. So I'm going to add clusters of 3 in several different places. But also in here are like some raindrops, and some of them are completely clear and some of them have like a bluish tint. Yeah, I'm totally in love. I feel like I could probably have a whole bag of those. You can probably hear them because I'm playing with them. I'm looking at them. And then there's like a really big blue sequin in there as well. So that didn't make it on, but super, super cool. So how I do my sequins is I have a little sequin dish, and you know, it can be any kind of dish. It doesn't have to, I mean, that dish is not meant for sequins, but it works really well. So any little dish is perfect. Put some sequins in there, add your wet adhesive, and then I use my crystal katana, which is like the best tool ever. And I pick it up and just barely touch it to the glue, and then flip over my crystal katana, which has like a metal piece, and squish it down. Look, there are those beautiful drops. Oh, I just love them. And that is how I do my sequins. And the drops actually. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. Make sure you check out all of the links and see how everyone else was inspired. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next month. Bye.